Oh, hey everyone. Welcome to my bar, adventurous drinkers. I'm Ansel, the Indecisionist, and I'll be your dungeon barkeep today. Now, we're not mixing cocktails today. Today, we're just going to take one shot. That's right, gamer friends. This is a one shot. And today we're going to be trying a wonderful drink called Xtabentun. Xtabentun is a Mexican beverage, a spirit, a liqueur, that is purported to go all the way back to the Mayan tradition, which is pretty exciting. This has been made in Mexico in the Yucatan Peninsula for literal centuries. Now, obviously, it's changed over the years, and no one can say for sure how, because I don't know anybody who knows the answer. If you know the true history of Xtabentun, please feel free to hit us up in the comments. I would love to chat with you. But Wikipedia was able to tell me that Xtabentun is really quite old, and it is a liqueur, not a distilled beverage, as it sometimes is listed. It sometimes gets mislisted because it does contain some rum, but that rum comes in after the process. So, let's try Xtabentun. Xtabentun starts off as honey, anise, and the nectar of a flower that shares the same name in the local parlance. And that flower is in the morning glory family, which is pretty exciting. So, honey, anise, and flower nectar. Sounds absolutely divine. Let's see. All right, it smells very aggressively of alcohol. You get that right off the top because obviously it is a liqueur and it's got some of that rum spirit in it. So that's got a very acrid, paint thinnery nose to it. Oh, but it's so good. Oh, it's so good. Now, initially, all you get is that honey and the rumminess that just sort of coats your tongue and your palate. Absolutely phenomenal. I will say, if you're not a big fan of anise or licorice, that's the next thing that happens, and it's very aggressive and overtakes everything. All you're getting after that initial honey and rummy hit, it's all anise from that way on. But if you're like me and you enjoy a bit of anise in your life, this is a treat worth seeking out. Now, I know it's kind of hard to find, and it can be expensive here in the States. I'm very, very lucky that my dear friend Josh Ballard brought this back from Mexico and shared some with me. So, for those of you out there who have not tried this beverage before, I do endorse it. It has the Dungeon Barkeep seal of approval, which means absolutely nothing. It will also be added to the back rail, which means that it'll be something that can be rolled up for cocktails in the future, just to keep things a little interesting. Now, for these one-shots, the final thing I want to do is sort of describe what kind of campaign or adventure I would put this into, and immediately, I think that Xtabentun is the perfect thing for like a colony of gnome sorcerers who built their own complicated magical still, and the adventurers come in and you get to describe the village that they all live in, and there's like a giant still in the middle of town that is absolutely the focal point of their entire existence, and they work and labor for months and months and months, and you can see the Xtabentun sort of drip one drop at a time into a large vessel that they save for a special festival. That's the sort of adventure that I think you would want to put Xtabentun into, and for those of you DMs out there, feel free to steal that. Thank you all so very much for joining me once again for adventuring in the bar today, and if you're a fan, please subscribe to the channel, ring the bell, leave a comment, like the video, all the things that everybody else on YouTube tells you to do. I'm a very new presence on YouTube, so it really helps a lot. I'm so close to being able to update my own private URL, and then there's all kinds of other stuff that comes after that. So you're really helping make this channel a reality by following and subscribing and all of that other stuff. Thank you once again. I have been your Dungeon Barkeep, Ansel, the Indecisionist. Make bold choices, everyone.